The lie about the prostate is one of the most pervasive myths in modern men's health. A quiet deception that suggests the loss of your vitality, your sleep, and your confidence is simply the inevitable price of growing older. Many men walk through their 60s and 70s believing that the constant urgency to find a bathroom or the fading of their physical drive is a natural decline that must be endured. Dear Emily Carter, a specialist physician with over 2 decades of experience helping men navigate these exact challenges, and I am here to tell you that this narrative is fundamentally flawed. In my years of clinical practice, I have seen thousands of men who felt like a shadow of their former selves because a small walnut-sized gland buried deep in their pelvis had become inflamed and neglected. This inflammation is not just a minor inconvenience. It is a thief that robs you of your peace of mind and your ability to enjoy the fruits of your hard-earned retirement. When we talk about prostate health, we are really talking about the foundation of a man's quality of life. For many of my patients, the struggle begins in the middle of the night, when the third or fourth trip to the bathroom leaves them exhausted and frustrated before the sun even rises. They feel their energy levels plummeting during the day and their confidence slipping away during moments of intimacy, yet they rarely discuss it because of the stigma attached to aging. We have been conditioned to believe that the only solutions are synthetic pills with a long list of side effects or invasive surgical procedures that carry significant risks. However, the truth that often goes unspoken in the halls of traditional medicine is that nature has provided us with incredibly powerful tools to calm inflammation, improve blood flow, and even help shrink the swollen tissue of the prostate. The journey we are embarking on today is about more than just managing symptoms. It is about understanding the biological triggers of prostate enlargement, specifically benign prostatic hyperplasia or BPH, which affects over half of men past the age of 60. It is about recognizing that your body has an incredible capacity to heal when it is given the right concentrated nutrients, found in everyday fruits. Throughout this discussion, I will reveal 5 specific fruits that have been shown in clinical trials and centuries of traditional use to ease urinary discomfort, boost circulation, and restore the masculine vitality you might have thought was gone forever. We will look at real stories from my clinic, like a retired veteran who finally slept through the night after a year of struggle, and examine the scientific markers like the International Prostate Symptom Score that prove these natural interventions are grounded in hard evidence. As we move forward, I want you to remember that your health is not a matter of luck. It is a matter of the choices you make at your kitchen table every single day. This is not about overnight miracles, but about the steady, life-changing power of nutritional synergy and consistency. If you have been feeling frustrated, sleep-deprived, or disconnected from your body, please know that there is a path back to strength. I encourage you to join our community here by liking this video and subscribing to ElderWell Living so you never miss these practical health strategies that actually work for our demographic. If you are ready to take control and hear the evidence-based truth about natural prostate support, I want you to share your thoughts or simply type yes in the comments below so we can begin this transformation together. This is the start of an essential journey of discovery that could change your life, beginning with a red fruit that is likely sitting in your pantry right now but is rarely used to its full potential. The journey to reclaiming your prostate health begins with a fruit so common it is often overlooked, yet it contains a compound that may be the single most important nutrient for any man over the age of 60. This red fruit is the tomato, and specifically we are looking at the power of lycopene, a potent antioxidant that gives the tomato its vibrant color. Unlike many other nutrients that circulate generally through the body, lycopene is unique because it concentrates in the prostate tissue more than in almost any other part of the human anatomy. This is where it performs its most critical work, acting as a biological shield against the oxidative stress and inflammation that cause the prostate to swell and press against the bladder. Researchers have studied this compound in over 100 clinical trials, and the results consistently point to a significant reduction in prostate inflammation markers, often by as much as 40% within just a few months of regular intake. In my years as a physician, I have found that most men are unaware of the specific way they must consume tomatoes to unlock these benefits. If you are simply eating a raw slice of tomato on a sandwich, you are missing out on the vast majority of its healing potential. The real secret lies in heat. Thermal processing, such as cooking, roasting, or stewing, breaks down the cellular walls of the tomato and transforms lycopene into a form that is up to 4 times more absorbable by the human body. This means that simple, affordable staples like tomato paste, unsweetened tomato sauce, or even a warm bowl of tomato soup are actually superior to raw tomatoes when it comes to shrinking an enlarged prostate. By making this one small adjustment in how you prepare your food, you are providing your prostate with a concentrated dose of medicine that helps stabilize abnormal cell growth and supports overall hormone balance. I recall a patient of mine named David, a 72-year-old gentleman who came into my office with rising PSA levels and a deep sense of anxiety about his future. He was waking up multiple times a night, feeling a constant urge that never seemed to fully dissipate, and he was worried that his only options were surgical. Instead of rushing into a procedure, we focused on a nutritional intervention centered around cooked tomatoes. I recommended that he incorporate cooked tomato products into his meals at least 5 to 7 times. This could be as simple as a tablespoon of tomato paste stirred into a soup or roasted tomatoes served alongside dinner. After 6 months of this consistent habit, David's PSA levels stabilized, his nighttime bathroom trips were significantly reduced, and the physical pressure he had lived with for years finally began to ease. He told me it was the first time he truly felt like his diet was doing something real for his body. Beyond just reducing the size of the prostate, lycopene serves as a comprehensive vitality booster. It supports your heart health and improves circulation, which are both intrinsically tied to your sexual health and stamina. Furthermore, while lycopene is not a hormone itself, it acts as a protector for your natural testosterone levels by shielding those cells from oxidative damage, ensuring your hormone production stays steadier as you age. Tomatoes also provide an array of supporting nutrients, including vitamin C for your immune system, potassium for heart function and fluid balance, and vitamin K to help manage systemic inflammation. These nutrients work in harmony to make the tomato a complete superfood for the aging male body. For those of you looking to implement this starting tonight, the goal is consistency rather than quantity. You do not need to overhaul your entire life. You simply need to make sure that 5 to 7 servings of cooked tomatoes find their way onto your plate each week. This is a natural, time-tested approach with no side effects or complications, providing a foundation of strength that moves you away from the fear of rising PSA levels and toward a life of better sleep and greater control. As we explore the next sections, you will see how this foundation is further strengthened when we introduce another fruit that most men have mistakenly believed was only for women. The transition from tomatoes to this next powerful berry creates a synergy that further calms the pathways of inflammation and restores the flow you once took for granted. For decades, one particular fruit has been almost exclusively marketed to women, appearing in countless commercials for urinary tract health. Because of this, most men overlook the small, vibrant cranberry, assuming it has no place in their nutritional arsenal. However, as a physician specializing in senior health, I can tell you that new research is flipping the script and revealing that cranberries are one of the most powerful, yet neglected superfoods for men facing prostate issues. The same bioactive compounds that prevent bacteria from adhering to the bladder wall in women are now known to fight inflammation within the male prostate gland. For the more than 50% of men over 60 dealing with the nagging discomfort of an enlarged prostate or BPH, this tart berry offers a revolutionary way to address symptoms like weak flow and the frustrating feeling that the bladder never quite empties. The real secret to the cranberry's effectiveness lies in a specific group of nutrients called proanthocyanidins or PACs. Specifically, cranberries contain type A PACs, which are rare in the plant world and exceptionally potent at targeting the root of prostate distress. These compounds work by blocking the specific pathways that fuel inflammation within the pelvic region. In clinical studies, men who consumed cranberry extract daily showed a reduction in prostate inflammation markers by as much as 30%. This is not just a theoretical improvement found in a laboratory. It translates to real-world relief for the symptoms that disrupt your life. One 6-month study utilized the International Prostate Symptom Score, a standard medical scale, and found that men experienced a 25% improvement in their overall symptoms. They reported better urinary flow, a decrease in urgency, and a renewed sense of being in control of their daily activities. In my clinic, I often see the psychological toll that chronic prostate issues take on a man. I remember a 67-year-old patient who had not experienced a full night of restorative sleep in over a year because he was waking up 5 or 6 times a night to urinate. He had come to accept this as an unavoidable part of aging. We introduced one simple, evidence-based change: 8 ounces of pure, unsweetened cranberry juice every day. Within just 6 weeks, he was waking up only once per night, and the improvement in his sleep led to a significant boost in his mood and overall energy. This is a common result among my patients. While these are not overnight miracles, they represent real, tangible improvements in comfort and confidence over time. Beyond the prostate, cranberries provide a broad spectrum of benefits for the aging body. They support cardiovascular health by improving how your blood vessels expand and contract, which reduces the overall strain on your heart. Their high antioxidant content helps neutralize cellular damage, potentially slowing signs of aging and supporting sharper brain function. Furthermore, the flavonoids in cranberries strengthen the immune system, ensuring that your body has the resilience it needs to stay active and healthy. The beauty of this intervention is its simplicity. You do not need an expensive prescription or a complicated regimen to start seeing results. To implement this yourself, you can start with a half cup of fresh cranberries or 8 ounces of pure juice daily. However, there is a critical caution you must observe. Avoid the sugary cranberry cocktails found in most grocery store aisles. The high sugar content in those drinks can actually increase inflammation and do more harm than good. Look for the unsweetened tart variety that retains all its natural medicinal properties. This is one of the smallest changes you can make with one of the largest long-term payoffs for your sleep and your vitality. As we continue, we will look at how another fruit, the red grape, takes this support even further by addressing the delicate balance of your hormones, ensuring that your drive and your energy remain as strong as your resolve. The relationship between your prostate and your overall vitality is deeply rooted in the delicate balance of your hormones, specifically the ratio of testosterone to estrogen. As men age, it is common for testosterone levels to decline while excess estrogen begins to circulate more freely, a shift that can directly contribute to prostate enlargement and a fading sense of self. This is where red grapes enter the picture as a powerful ancient fruit that modern science now links to stronger testosterone support and better prostate function. The secret resides in a natural compound called resveratrol, a key reason why diets rich in whole Mediterranean-inspired foods support such strong male health well into the senior years. Resveratrol helps to balance your hormones by reducing that excess estrogen and supporting healthy, natural testosterone levels from within. In my practice, I have seen how this hormonal shift affects more than just physical measurements. It impacts a man's very drive and outlook on life. One of my patients, a retired executive in his late 60s, felt as though his best years were behind him due to low energy and a complete lack of interest in the activities he once loved. He was constantly worried about his prostate health and felt he did not recognize himself anymore. We simply added a handful of red grapes to his daily routine. 6 weeks later, he returned to the clinic looking sharper and more upbeat, stating that he had finally gotten his drive back and was sleeping better than he had in years. This change was largely driven by the resveratrol activating a protein called SRT1, which helps repair cells and calm inflammation specifically within the prostate gland. The benefits of red grapes extend far beyond hormone modulation. They are a comprehensive circulatory aid. Resveratrol improves blood flow by protecting the inner lining of your blood vessels, ensuring a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients to every system in your body. This includes your heart, your brain, and even your reproductive organs. For seniors, this also means improved memory and mental clarity, as the antioxidants in the fruit protect brain cells and may slow down the processes that lead to mental decline. Furthermore, resveratrol has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, which helps your body manage blood sugar more efficiently throughout the day. This is a massive advantage for any man looking to stay sharp and steady as he ages. Adding this support to your life is incredibly straightforward and affordable. Red grapes are easy to find and require no complicated preparation. I recommend aiming for 1 to 2 cups of whole red grapes per day to get the full spectrum of fiber and nutrients. If you prefer the convenience of juice, Ensure you are choosing a pure red grape juice without any added sugars, as excess sugar can counteract the anti-inflammatory benefits. Some men also find success with high-quality grape extract supplements if they have difficulty sourcing fresh fruit. Regardless of the method, the key is to stay consistent and keep it natural. As we move forward, we will see how the humble apple complements this hormonal support by addressing the physical swelling of the prostate through a different biological pathway. By combining the resveratrol from grapes with the specific flavonoids found in apples, you create a multifaceted defense that targets inflammation from multiple angles at once. This return to the basics is often where the most profound healing begins, moving you away from temporary fixes and toward a lifestyle that honors your body's natural resilience. An apple a day keeps the doctor away is a saying you have heard your entire life. But modern science now confirms that this humble fruit is one of the most powerful and underrated tools for men's health. For the senior man, the apple carries a deeper meaning of strength and vitality, standing as a testament to everyday wisdom in a world often distracted by flashy diets and expensive supplements. The secret to the apple's effectiveness in shrinking the prostate and easing discomfort lies in a flavonoid called quercetin. This natural compound possesses the remarkable ability to lower inflammation in the prostate and slow the progression of benign prostatic hyperplasia. In plain terms, apples help keep the prostate from becoming swollen and irritated, preventing it from disrupting your daily life. The way quercetin works is fascinating because it directly targets the inflammation that builds up inside the prostate tissue. In men dealing with BPH, this internal swelling causes the prostate to press against the bladder, which is the primary driver behind disrupted sleep and frequent bathroom habits. Quercetin helps calm those overactive cells, easing that pressure from the inside out. Furthermore, apples protect the prostate at a cellular level through antioxidants that shield the gland from oxidative stress, the damage that slowly breaks down tissues and can lead to serious complications as the years go by. Beyond the prostate itself, the fiber found in apples plays a crucial role in balancing your hormones. When your hormones stay steady, your prostate stays calmer, allowing your entire system to function with greater harmony. In my clinical experience, the impact of this simple fruit can be profound. I remember a patient named Mark, a 64-year-old man who was exhausted and frustrated by constant late-night bathroom visits. I asked him to make one simple change: eat 2 apples every day, one in the morning and one after dinner. Within 8 weeks, Mark returned with a completely different tone in his voice. He was no longer rushing to the bathroom every couple of hours, his sleep had improved significantly, and his energy levels were much steadier. Most importantly, he told me that his confidence had returned because he no longer felt worn down by his symptoms. This is a clear example of how returning to the basics can create the most powerful shifts in your health. To get the most benefit from your daily apples, there are a few specific guidelines you should follow. I recommend eating 1 to 2 medium apples a day, and it is vital that you keep the skin on, as that is where the highest concentration of quercetin lives. Whenever possible, choose organic apples to avoid pesticides and chemicals that can interfere with your delicate hormone balance. Apples are a comprehensive health tool. They boost your heart health by improving blood flow, help keep your blood sugar in check, and support your liver in flushing out waste so your body has less to fight against. A daily apple is not just a snack. It is a tool your body uses to heal, repair, and stabilize. As we move forward, we will explore a fruit that was once unfairly demonized because of its fat content. We now know that healthy fats are some of the most important allies for your prostate and your hormones. By combining the inflammation-fighting power of apples with the hormonal support of our next fruit, you can create a nutritional foundation that strengthens your body from a completely different angle, ensuring that you are not just surviving but thriving in your senior years. There was a time in medical history when anything containing fat was treated like a direct threat to your health, leading many men to toss out egg yolks, skip the butter, and leave avocados untouched. However, science has completely flipped the script, revealing that the very thing we were told to avoid is actually one of the most important allies for your prostate and your hormone levels. Avocados are a powerhouse for senior health because they nourish the endocrine system and calm inflammation, helping to bring your body back into a healthier rhythm. While processed foods silently drain your hormones, Avocados provide the essential nutrients that feed your testosterone levels and protect your prostate tissue. For the man over 60, this fruit offers a unique form of mechanical and biological relief that few other foods can match. The standout nutrient within the avocado is a plant compound known as beta-sitosterol. This specific plant sterol has been studied extensively and shown in clinical trials to ease the symptoms of an enlarged prostate. It works by targeting the root of the problem, helping to calm localized inflammation and improving the ease with which urine flows from the bladder. Multiple studies indicate that beta-sitosterol can significantly relieve the pressure and frequency caused by a swollen prostate, which is why men who include it in their diet often report fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom and a much stronger urinary stream. This is not just about comfort. It is about restoring the functional mechanics of your body so that you no longer feel like a prisoner to your bladder. In my practice, I have witnessed the transformative power of this healthy fat through patients like Carl, a 69-year-old man who came to me feeling drained and frustrated. His sleep was constantly interrupted and his energy during the day felt scattered and weak. I recommended he start eating half an avocado every day with consistency. Within just 6 weeks, Carl was sleeping through the night again. His afternoon energy slumps became less frequent, and he told me that his confidence had finally returned. That steady, grounded feeling he had been missing for years was back, all because he stopped fearing healthy fats and started using them to nourish his hormonal health. Beyond the prostate, avocados are packed with monounsaturated fats, which are key players in the natural production of testosterone. Maintaining healthy testosterone is about more than just libido. It affects your bone strength, your mood, your muscle maintenance, and even how your body processes fat. Low testosterone is a hidden reason why many seniors feel sluggish and foggy, and avocados help fix that from the inside out. Additionally, this fruit provides potassium to keep your blood pressure steady and fiber to help clear out excess hormones and support your body's natural detox system. Every bite of an avocado checks multiple boxes for senior vitality, making it an incredibly efficient and powerful tool for reclaiming your health. Starting this routine is simple because avocados are safe, versatile, and easy to find. I suggest starting with half to 1 avocado per day. You can slice it into a salad, spread it on toast, or even blend it into a smoothie if you prefer a different texture. It does not have to be a complicated process to be effective. The most important factor is making the choice to fight back with whole foods. When you choose an avocado, you are not just easing symptoms. You are choosing to reclaim your strength and feel in control of your body once again. Next, we will discuss how to combine all these individual fruits into a strategic plan that maximizes their collective impact through the power of nutritional synergy. Understanding the individual power of these fruits is the first step, but the real breakthrough in senior health occurs when you understand the concept of nutritional synergy. When you try just one remedy at a time, you may feel like you are chasing results that never quite arrive, which can be deeply frustrating for anyone seeking relief from prostate discomfort. However, something remarkable happens when you bring these 5 fruits together. Each one targets a different layer of your body's defenses. While one fruit improves blood flow, another calms inflammation, and yet another protects your cells at a fundamental level. Together, they form a complete nutritional shield for your prostate, your hormones, and your overall energy levels. This strategic combination works with your body in ways that isolated nutrients simply cannot match, ensuring that these compounds are absorbed efficiently rather than wasted. Strategic pairing is the key to unlocking the full potential of these natural medicines. For example, the healthy fats found in avocados can help your body absorb the fat-soluble lycopene from cooked tomatoes more effectively. This synergy helps regulate insulin and reduce silent inflammation, both of which are directly linked to prostate enlargement. This approach is grounded in real-life success and is incredibly simple to implement because these fruits are not exotic or hard to find. You likely see them at your local market year-round. Men across the world, from grandfathers to retired professionals, have already seen results by adding these combinations to their daily routines, reporting less discomfort, a stronger urinary stream, and significantly more energy throughout the day. I often tell my patients that you do not need to change your entire diet overnight to experience these benefits. You can start small and build consistency by integrating these fruits into meals you already enjoy. You might try adding cranberries to your morning oatmeal or tossing a few slices of avocado onto your midday sandwich. A handful of red grapes makes an excellent snack after lunch, and adding cooked tomatoes to your dinner plate provides that essential evening dose of lycopene. If you enjoy a morning smoothie, blending in a whole apple with the skin on is a fantastic way to ensure you get your daily quercetin. These small, manageable steps add up to a full turnaround in your health profile. The timeline for these changes is also grounded in clinical observation. Most men in my practice notice a meaningful difference within 6 to 12 weeks of consistent intake. This is the period where the inflammation begins to recede, sleep becomes less interrupted, and the physical discomfort of a swollen prostate starts to lift. Every time you choose one of these fruits, you are making a conscious decision that moves you forward. You are not just easing temporary symptoms. You are protecting your body, building long-term vitality, and taking control of your health on your own terms. In my 20 years of practice, I have guided hundreds of men through this journey from their 60s into their 80s. I have seen firsthand that healing rarely starts with a prescription bottle alone. More often, it begins at your kitchen table with the choice to honor your body through the food you eat. You are worth caring for no matter your age, and these natural tools are designed to help you age with dignity and strength. By leveraging the power of food synergy, you are giving your body the best possible chance to heal itself from the inside out. As we move into our final section, we will discuss how to maintain this momentum and build a long-term blueprint for a life of freedom and confidence. The kitchen table prescription is more than just a list of ingredients. It is a long-term commitment to honoring your body and reclaiming the freedom that a healthy prostate provides. Healing rarely starts with a prescription bottle. More often, it begins at your kitchen table with a simple piece of fruit and the choice to honor your body because you are worth caring for no matter your age. Throughout this journey, we have explored the clinical evidence and real stories of men who have transformed their lives by returning to these nutritional basics. Whether it is the cooked tomatoes that stabilize your PSA levels or the cranberries that restore your sleep, each fruit serves as a building block for a more resilient and energetic future. This final chapter is about turning that knowledge into a consistent habit that sustains you for decades to come. In my 20 years of practice, I have guided hundreds of men through this journey from their 60s to their 80s. The most successful among them were not those who looked for overnight miracles, but those who understood that small daily steps add up to a full turnaround. Most men notice a significant difference within 6 to 12 weeks, characterized by better sleep, a stronger flow, and a noticeable drop in discomfort. This timeline is a reminder that your body is constantly working to repair itself when given the right tools. Every time you choose one of these fruits, you are making a decision that moves you forward, protecting your body and building the vitality necessary to enjoy your family and your hobbies without the constant interruption of bathroom anxiety. Gentlemen, you have seen the science today and heard the truth about how these powerful fruits can help shrink your prostate and restore your confidence. Your next chapter could begin with your very next meal. If even one of these fruits feels right for you, I encourage you to start there tonight. Remember that you are not surrendering your health to the aging process. You are actively reclaiming it. By choosing whole, natural foods, you are taking control on your own terms and ensuring that your senior years are defined by strength rather than struggle. It has been my privilege to share these insights with you, and I am honored to be a part of your journey toward a healthier, more vibrant life. Before you go, if this information resonated with you, I would be honored if you would like this video or share it with a friend who needs to hear this truth. Please leave a comment below sharing which fruit you plan to start with, as I read every single one and your words might light the path for another man seeking relief. Thank you for trusting me with your health journey. Now go enjoy the vitality and peace of mind you deserve. As you move forward, let this knowledge settle into your daily rhythm, transforming from a list of facts into a source of personal empowerment. You now possess the tools to nurture your body and protect your future with every bite you take. Stay consistent, stay curious, and remember that your well-being is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and those you love.